It's 10:44 p.m. August 31, Sunday. Tomorrow's Labor Day, Monday, September 1. Friday night, the Chiefs play San Diego Chargers or LA Chargers, whatever they are now, in Brazil on YouTube. Now, that's a new one. YouTube TV against Chargers in Brazil. Actually, Thursday night is the first game of the NFL regular season. Thursday night, whoever's playing. He's got another international game here. Be interesting to see what happens. See, my Oklahoma State Cowboys won a game. They kind of like lost every Big 12 game last year. After they started playing Big 12, they like lost every game. So played a non-Big 12 team, one of these smaller schools. They beat them. And of course, Purdue beat Ball State. I guess Ball State's not Big 10, but they're not NAIA. I don't know. I guess they've beaten Purdue before, so it's not like they're a pushover. Purdue won 31-0. Purdue, guess they got a new coach this year, so they haven't done that great in football the last few years. So see what happens. Royals lost today to Detroit. They're fighting for the wild card, so they're the next team out of the wild card right now. So they're going to start winning, but they got about 1 month now. September, October's playoffs. They got 1 month baseball, so 31 days. Well, they got probably 20 games, 20 some games left. So see what happens with the Royals. It's Labor Day. Merrill Lynch, you owe me $1 billion for every week since kindergarten diploma because you said my degrees don't matter office, and then you had me arrested for trespassing after my master's. My master's lists my degrees lift minimum wage for me up to about $1 billion a week. That hedge fund paycheck of $4 billion a year. I have to get 12 times that because I'm 12 times better. And because I've been disrespected since I was 15, 16. That's why. Punks. It's called paycheck precedent, Nazi, punk-ass mafia, murderers, identity thieves. You can't get away with this forever. You have, but you can't. It's not right. So when I feel like I just don't feel like it. I just don't feel like anything. Nothing's right, so I can't ever be right. I mean, I'm always right, but I just can't ever fucking not do this shit and let it. I just can't let it fucking slide now. The bullshit, made me a little bit crazy, a little bit off. Well, the shit at Purdue, Oklahoma State, and high school, all that shit. Just I never touched anybody, never done anything to anybody. Said things, written things, and disgusted everything. I'm even more disgusted. I don't know who these people are in these stockbroker offices, but they owe me $1 billion. Smith Barney, Payne Weber. And it's not because my family had accounts there, but that's part of it. He owe me $1 trillion for trespassing, and that's part of the reason. And I own them. And I've got my degree. It's set minimum wage is $1 billion a week. Not because I own it. Owning the place doesn't mean you get a paycheck. So anybody with that experience in high school knows that maximized stock owner value is a bunch of shit. And all that matters is you're no different than everybody else. What's the difference going to be? Well, around here, it's just pure bullshit. If I was in Indiana, would I get 100% respect for everything? Will they start doing shit or saying shit? I mean, there's no fucking way. There's no way to make it right, and there's no way to fucking know where people are going to be right. It doesn't exist. I think they murdered my dad, and he stole his identity. I'm guessing maybe it happened when I was 16. I was at Woolworths, and they started saying shit. All this shit. Just, I can't fucking. The Barleys tonight, band was playing. They were stolen Winnebagos. Well, I guess part of the gossip in my brain is there's a real story behind that. Because these idiots say, well, if we do everything by the rules and perfect, nothing will ever happen or nobody. So they have to make it all a little bit of criminal mafia questions. Yeah, I don't know. Well, they're rocking. That band's rocking up there. They're rocking out. I do this shit because I'm disgusted with everything. Got nothing to hide. I'm not guilty. I'm right. Right is right. When right ain't right, something's very wrong. It's cooling off. September starts tomorrow. Still 3 weeks of summer on the calendar officially, but it is getting cooler. It's supposed to get rain in the next few days. Merrill Lynch, state of Kansas, Missouri, America, hand me a trillion punks. For all your punk ass bullshit. Smartest man in the room. Smartest man in the school, major, degree, church, school, fraternity, whatever. One time it's this, one time it's that. Once you're in a group, I belong to several groups in my lifetime, and none of them are exclusive. And none of them can disrespect other groups I belong to. The shit, it's not the way it is. That's the way I am. That's the way I am. But you know what? Reality is just one time this, one time that. I'm a Crawford. I personally own Bank of America, and the trespassing charge in 1986 or 7 after my master's has to be answered, and the people involved have to be fucked up, and they owe me $1 trillion for it. And they owe me $1 billion a week paycheck based on that $4 billion a year hedge fund paycheck precedents, and all the punk ass disrespect punks.